Hello? Mite Mite, Mieだよ. Hello? Hello? How you been? Hey. I'm audible? Good, good. As I should be. I was playing around with like the parameters and stuff for my mouth tracking, so hopefully it's a little more accurate now. But yeah, that's why I took a bit. I'm sorry. I was also talking to family about some stuff. Let me say hi to everyone. Hold on, hold on. I need to move some things. There we go. That's much better. Hi, Fuse. Hi, Lloyd. Hello, hello. Hello, tonight my hang out. Hello, hello. Hi, Otto. Hi, Sassy. Hello, hello. Hi, Brian. Hello, hello. Hi, Chibao. Tuba, uba, uba. Hi, Jaka. Hi, Brian. Hello. Hello. Hi. How you guys been? How you been? It's been it was just yesterday I last saw you guys. I last saw you yesterday, huh? It feels like it's been a lot longer, hasn't it? I don't know, it just feels like it's been a while. I could just be weird about it though. Doesn't it feel like it's been a long time? It's only been since yesterday morning. Actually hasn't been that long. I just feel like it's been that long, even though it actually hasn't. You miss me? Ah, I miss everybody. I miss you too. I miss people. You know, I think that's the better way to say it. I miss people. But I feel that makes me sound so lonely. I swear, it's not like this. It's not like that. No. I'm not lonely. I promise. I'm slightly lonely, but not that lonely. Did you ever do a proper stream where we can chat? Yeah, I know we chat, like, we chatted. Wonder what the past tense of chat should be chot. We chatted a little bit after, but like I don't know, it'll never make up for a good 3 hours of what should have been weekend chat, you know? Hi! Hi Lorenzo, how ya doing? Hi Sheriff. Slightly only slightly, Marky, only slightly. Chot, we chot. Yeah, we chot. I feel like chat past tense is chot, you know? It just works out, does it not? Is that weird? Is it weird that I think that way? I don't know, it's just how English works. Anyway. Did you guys have a good day? Did you guys have a good last week? We should talk last week. Last week was like a really weird week for me, I think, because like I didn't get to do some things that I wish I could have done. Chot or chot or chot? I think it's the first one. CHOT. Yeah. That's what it should be. Your head still hurty? I'd say it's better now. I woke up with a bit of a headache this morning, and I don't really know why. I'm actually really... I guess this is just like, it takes... The... where it's hard. I keep stuttering today, I've noticed. But like... Whenever I... like, ever since I've had the concussion... I know it takes like months for it to really recover. Like, it's a very long-lasting injury. But... the initial big pains recover within 2 weeks. And I think I did get that. I got the full immediate recovery of 2 weeks and have been able to live my life normally ever since. Like, that's why I was able to do 5 streams last week, you know? And I spaced it out just to be sure, just to be careful, you know? I'm taking care of myself. I'm doing what you told me to do. I'm not pushing it, all right? I'm being good about it. So the hard part, I think, is having to deal with the headaches that I get when I wake up in the morning. And it's painful, but not like, oh, I need to take an Advil kind of painful. It's just like a normal pain, like a little soreness at my temples and the back of my head, just a little bit. But it fades normally within like 30 minutes to an hour of me waking up. So, you know, as long as I wake up a little earlier, I'm okay. Yeah. So last week, I think I was able to do some of the things I wanted to do, like do my streams, you know, participate in the collab. I played Minecraft and I was okay, which is surprising. Normally I feel like shit, but I actually was okay. I think the thing that I really hate is that once I finish streams, I will either... Let's put it this way. My pre-stream time normally is about an hour on the PC, and then I stream for give or take 2 to 4 hours, right? That's like my general average. And then after stream, I'm on my PC for about another hour, and that's normally either talking to people, being in Discord, making tweets about stuff, you know, just overall on the PC for an hour, and maybe I'm like watching YouTube a little bit because I miss YouTube, you know? And so in total, that's like, if it was the max amount of hours of stream, so like 4 hours that I've given myself last week, it would be 1 plus 4 plus 1. That's 6 hours of looking at a computer with no break. Like, I just stare at a computer for 6 hours. And I know that's not good, right? But I was able to get through it, and I'm okay. But because of that, there are some things that I wish I could have done sooner, but wasn't able to. So I know I keep talking about my Anata no Soba ni cover that's been in the works since early this year. I haven't been able to listen to the full song and then like write revisions of what I want changed and stuff, because it takes over the hour that I have after stream to actually do it. And I also have to listen to the same song over and over again. And in the past, like for the past week or so, my brain hasn't been able to process so many things at once. So like when I'm streaming, I also only very much focus on one thing at a time. So either a game, and then I look at chat for a bit, and I talk to you guys, and I look back at the stream and I play the game. I don't know if you've ever noticed that within the stream of last week, but whenever I played a game, it was very rare for me to go back and forth immediately. I would focus on a game that I was playing for a couple of minutes at a time before moving back to chat, and I paused everything and then I would talk to chat again. Like I'm very like one track mind right now. For like what I'm listening to has to be like I just the one thing. So when I'm talking about like listening to the song and doing revisions, it requires me to listen to like the volume of the song at different points in time and the auto tuning or mixing and timing stuff, and then telling them like, can you change this to be that or whatever. And it will take a lot of brain power to do that, which at the moment I really do not have. Like when I stream, normally I listen to the BGM as I stream, but I've just turned off the monitoring for it completely. The less amount of things that I have in my ear at once, the better. You know, like normally when I don't know, like I work on making thumbnails, sometimes I'll sit in VC and make them, or I would listen to music while I make them. I can't do that now. I just have to stare at the screen, make the thumbnail, and then schedule it. You know, like I can't multitask as well as I used to, I guess. Because once I do, my brain starts to hurt a little more. Like I get the feeling that a headache is about to hit. So I kind of avoid it as much as I can right now. But now I think slowly that's getting better. I think I can sit at my PC for an extra hour or so. I've been like drawing a lot as well, so I guess that's an increased screen time. Yeah, but I'm doing better. I'll put it that way. I'm doing better. There is something I wanted to talk to you guys about soon, though. That sounds really hard. It's okay. Like I can live. I don't know what kind of monitor I have. I'm not gonna lie, Peter. I don't know. Hi, Talon. New skill obtained. I think it's a skill that I used to have, and I just haven't used it in a while. Depends how you don't strain your eyes. I definitely did. But then I also have the blue light filter glasses, so it's okay. It's not as bad, I guess, with the glasses. You try to look at the computer away from the computer. Oh, yeah. I tried to do it too, but like there's nothing to look at, I guess. Like I look outside the window and I'm like, house, tree, snow. House, tree, snow. Like, you know when people... Okay, I watched a short on this recently, but like... Remember... Okay, last week I think the weather was getting a little bit warmer. It was still cold, but it was a little bit warmer. And still, it was like the weather was kind of gloomy, you know? Because it's Canada. It's gloomy. And someone was like... You Canadians gotta go step outside of your house. You know, gotta leave the house, do some things, touch some grass. And I look outside, you know, I'm like, what grass? What colors do you want me to see? White or gray? That's kind of how I feel now. There's just nothing to see. It's very boring. It's very plain. And it's like, what colors do you want me to see, man? What green? Like the sky is gray. You know, snow is white. The streets are just dark gray. The houses around me are made of stone and gray stucco. I'm like, there's only so much color in the world. Or touch cold mud. Gross. You want me to touch ice? I can touch ice. Grass is more brown this time of year anyway? Yeah. Ugh. Really? Dang, your brother's pretty emo, huh? Perceiving, yes, perceiveth thee. That's why I'm wearing my glasses. I'm trying to perceive you up there on my head. Yeah. Should decorate. People in Canada have their Christmas decorations up all year. I hear something outside. It's not picking up on the mic though. Huh. Do you hear it? I don't know if you hear it. You hear it? You hear it? I don't know if you hear it, but I hear it. You hear it? You don't? Oh, sorry, I was looking outside the window. My window's over this way. I was looking outside the window. Nah? I was wondering what it was. Okay, anyway, never mind. I got distracted. Do you see what happens now? When I listen to sounds that aren't like just a silence, I get like... Okay. You hear a buzzing sound? Do you think that's from my mic? Is my mic acting up again? It hasn't done that in a while. I usually like fiddle with it for a bit. But hi, Sideways. Hello. Santa's basically Canadian. Nah, isn't like Santa on the other side? Like towards the more east, or am I stupid? Okay, yeah, maybe it's just you. Okay, don't scare me like this. North Pole, North Pole. It's just up. I guess he's up for everybody, cause the Earth is round. So I guess he's just up in general. Yeah, I guess so. Have you guys seen Red One? Oh god, watching Red One made me rethink of how Santa Claus is like doing his job. Why are we talking about Santa when it's not Christmas? Is the polar at the center doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess everyone does just go up, huh? So okay. Anyway, I have news. I have things I'd like to talk to you about for this week. I lost my train of thought. Well. Oh, I remember now. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Let's just go through the week. So tonight is tonight. Obviously, we're yapping, and I always take these streams to tell you about what the heck I'm up to for the rest of the week. But tomorrow, I finally get to play Zenless again. It has been a month since I've played, and I have like zero motivation to play Zenless right now. Like, it's a lot of brain power for the fighting and stuff. But I was gonna do the events since I saw there was a shit ton of events. But anyway, so that's tomorrow's stream as well. They're both night streams. They'll both be this time. I decided to put 2 night streams together and then all of my afternoon streams together. Hopefully that makes it a little easier to like, I guess, know when I stream. And then Wednesday's my break day. But Wednesday, oh my god, guys, I'm so excited for Wednesday. I have managed to finish all of my Rinasita corner emotes, and now that they're done, I just need to market them, I guess. Like, I have to what's the word? I gotta put them up, basically. I gotta put them up for sale. But they're all done now, and it makes me super happy. I think what I'm gonna do is release it on Wednesday, because Thursday is Brand's release. Like, Wuwa is updating on the Thursday of this week. So I think it's like a good time for me to release them on Wednesday, like the day before release. I figured it'd be a good time, you know. So that'll be a thing. And then I have to like write up TOS for it as well. So that means researching what other emote artists have put on their TOS and then kind of copying it but rewording it a little bit. You know, that's gonna be my job for Wednesday. And I don't have like a set time for when it'll be released, but I'll have it fully up on Wednesday, and I'm going to sell it on my coffee because that seems to be the easiest way to go about it. Digital products and all. So yeah, coffee. I hope that works out. Honestly, I don't know if it will, but I hope it will. So that is happening on Wednesday. So Wednesday is not really a break day. It's like a off-stream work day, and hopefully that'll also be the day that I listen to my cover and do revisions and all that. So that's Wednesday, and I'm excited for Wednesday. And then on Thursday is Woo Woo release, so we're gonna pull for Brand, which I'm very excited for. That stream might be a little short. It depends. I don't actually know. if it's I don't know if Brand's story is gonna be out then or anything. I definitely want to react to his trailers because I haven't seen any of his trailers. I've been holding off. I've been reining myself in. So I haven't done anything, and I wanna watch them with everyone on Thursday. I mean on Friday. Blah, blah, blah. Is it Thursday? No, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Friday is, what am I doing on Friday? I'm actually not sure what I'm doing on Friday. Let me check my actual schedule. I'm just doing this based off of memory. Unload. I messed it up. Thursday I'm drawing. I was wrong. Thursday I'm drawing. Friday is the day I'm pulling. And oh, I understand why I did this now in my schedule. So Wednesday I released the emotes, right? And they're all the YCH corner emotes. And then on Thursday I was gonna draw a bunch of VTuber friends in the corner form. And then on Friday I pull for Brand. That makes sense. I'm not stupid. I planned everything. I understand that. Thank you. Thank you for understanding my pain. I feel like working on projects is like one of the things that VTubers really struggle with sometimes. You're going for Brand too? I hope a lot of people do. I know a lot of people ended up pulling for, like, or they're saving for Zani just because she had such a big presence in the beginning of Renacita. But, I mean, Carlotta, Rochia, and Brent. He's so hot. You know what? You're right. I almost didn't understand myself for a second. This is what it is to be big brain, guys. True big brain energy. Okay, and then the actual celebration of this week is not even my emote being released, but it's Saturday, where we celebrate me getting Twitch affiliate. Fucking finally. I know I could have gotten Twitch affiliate like a year ago. I just never really... I guess I never tried. I just kind of... Like, I remember I was one stream away from doing 7 streams within the month. And I was like... I only did 6. And then the whole thing reset. And I was like, ah, fuck, never mind. Guess I just won't do it. But we're here now, and I did it. My tax forms got approved, and now I can trigger the subs and stuff. But I don't have like badges or anything uploaded, no emotes, no nothing uploaded yet. So once those are uploaded, then then I'll do the thing. I'll do the stream to celebrate. Now, hopefully Twitch moves a little faster because I double checked and I tried to upload them today, but they were like, please wait and refresh and come back later, basically. So I couldn't upload anything today, even though I had the time to upload it today. So I was like, alright, you just don't want me to set up my Twitch affiliate stuff. Okay, thanks, Twitch. So yeah, that's for Saturday. And I know I said it'd be a karaoke. I don't know if I want to karaoke, to be honest. I just normally will karaoke if I'm celebrating something. So I put it as karaoke. I haven't sang a lot of things or anything in a very long time besides in the shower. So, I don't actually know if I'll sing shit, but I will maybe sing 1 or 2 songs. And I'll just think about it, I guess. That's okay, but thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I know I've said that when I posted the schedule, I said that I would talk a little bit about multi-streaming and stuff. So let's do that. Let's talk a little bit about it. I know it won't affect any of you on this side unless you somehow prefer Twitch. Then go ahead and watch me on Twitch instead. But I will start doing multi-streams after affiliate stuff has been set up and after the stream this week. Like, I'm gonna start doing them next week. Yeah, basically just start doing multi-streams next Monday. Yeah. Hey, okay, you know what? That was an accident. That was an accident. And, wait, no, last time in the shower? That was just the last time I told you about a shower. That doesn't mean it was the last time I was in the shower. That was months ago. Jesus. No, wait. But yeah, multi-streams will start next week. And they'll probably be for almost every single stream, to be honest. Because, I mean, it's just easy way to filter people from the Twitch side to the YouTube side. But, I promised that there wouldn't really be any changes in normal streams. Because I would just thank people for raids or subs or bits or cheers or whatever you give on Twitch. Because, I mean, it's like the same as a super chat or dono, right? So, I feel like thanking people is just a normal thing to do. Otherwise, I wouldn't really do anything differently, I guess. Yeah. You know, I think everything would be the same. I can't really think of what would be different. Woo! I was able to use Twitch Prime. Oh yeah! I kind of forgot that was a thing. I need to double check all the ad stuff too, because I'm not sure what it's like to stream when there's ads and everything. Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm fine. I think the next multi-stream is gonna be basically this chatting stream, but next Monday. I'm pretty sure. So I wouldn't worry too much about me multi-streaming or anything like that. I think it's like I guess it's just a thing that's happening. So don't let it bother you. I will keep streaming like I normally do. I think a lot of people assume that like when I multi-stream and stuff, I would focus on Twitch a lot more, or like I would 50-50 it. But personally, I would rather not do that. Brain can't handle it. You can trigger it manually. Yeah, I know. I think I would just like bulk it, you know, like every hour bulk and take a break every hour or something. I don't know. I really have no idea. I think I might just let it go on its own so I don't plan it, but I have to see what I feel like. Or like I'm gonna talk to some VTuber friends who do multi-stream or have been since the beginning of time and ask what their opinions are on it. Or like their experience with it and how they handle it, because I mean I feel like everyone handles it slightly differently. I think just to be on the safe side, I will also check with them, be like, what have you done to like make this work, you know? And I hate the thought of ads being in my streams in the first place. I very much stream on YouTube the most because I know ads can be manually placed in and people use YouTube Premium for real. But like YouTube has Twitch Prime. I mean, not Twitch has Twitch Prime, right? Or like it's I think you can make it specific tiers get no ads if you have a sub to them or something like that, right? So I want to see if like other people do the same thing. Yeah. I also would like to bulk it. I think bulk doing it in a way is like a hit or miss, because the good part about doing 3 minutes at once is you get it over with at one time instead of having small little interruptions every once in a while. The downside to that though is the fact that there's 3 minutes worth of waiting for someone. Yes, I don't know. Premiums are bad. I love having premium. I know some people like to use Spotify still, right? And I feel like it's a very normie platform for music. But I never use Spotify because when you're on YouTube Premium, right? Like, you get the YouTube Music app and it's got everything. You know, you can watch videos that don't have just the album songs and everything as well. So I use YouTube Music and everything's just in one place. And I like when everything is in one place. Makes it so much easier for me. Makes it easier for my brain, you know? So I don't use Spotify at all. And like, if I'm paying for YouTube Premium, I might as well just use the same thing that I'm paying for. Like, I'm paying for YouTube Premium, that's like $20 a month, I think, in Canadian monies. So if I'm paying for that to get no ads on YouTube to watch videos, I might as well do the same when it comes to the music side, right? Because it applies to music too. So I don't get ads when I listen to music on YouTube. And it just works out. So I would never open Spotify. I never ever open Spotify. And then the app is closed. Yeah, that's why you should have YouTube Premium. $20 a month? Yes, it's $20 a month. And the reason why I think it's okay for me to spend $20 a month is basically because it's the same price as like one Copium tier member. So at least once every month, there's a Copium tier member paying for my YouTube Premium, which I'm very grateful for. No ads during ASMR vids. I mean, if you watch ASMR vids, then yeah. I don't really care for ASMR stuff. I don't understand it, I guess. Maybe that's why. I can't stand listening to ASMR videos with talking in it. I need it to be like silent. And like I don't know why. It's just brain no likey. And Oh yeah. For Twitch stuff, once I upload all the emotes and things, you guys can, I guess, start subbing whenever you want. I'll let everyone know when it's ready. No narration, please. Dame dame. I don't like it. If I'm gonna listen to anything ASMR, it has to be like no words, basically. It has to just be sounds. Just have Chinese coming to me. I like chatting streams because like I can talk about whatever the fuck I want, right? But it's, I guess it's the time of the week where I can, this is like the one time every single week that I can just talk to you guys about anything and everything that's been going on, right? And you guys can talk to me too, and I like this. You know? Yeah. What do you mean, boyfriend beats with a what? Hi, Rick. Hi. How are you? Oh, I have a knot in my hair. How? I can feel it. The dumb ASMR memes? No, I don't. I was never into ASMR stuff. In any capacity, even if it were memes. I don't know what... Oh my god, I was talking to friends about this. Like, remember how I told you I went for Hot Pot with friends? Oh god. I was talking with them about stuff. Like, the memes and things, or games they played, and all of that. And I was like, oh shit. I feel young. I felt so young. In a way, it was a good feeling that I was young. But it was just like, oh man. Oh fuck, I want Hot Pot again. I like Hot Pot. It was so fun though, getting to go for Hot Pot. I haven't had Hot Pot in a really long time. So getting Hot Pot with friends is so different from getting Hot Pot with family. It's like a whole new world of cooking and things that you order, and I'm like, fuck, I don't remember how to order things on a menu, but I did it. It's okay. It's okay. Or like people cooking for me and like ordering whatever I want to eat. Fuck, it felt so good. Wait till you try Hot Pot solo? Oh, I've actually never done that. Okay, to be fair, I've never gone solo anywhere. I've been scared and threatened out of it. You know, like I've been implanted with fear to go out alone like that. I'm not a hag. I'm still in my mid-20s. Yeah, threatened, for real. So, by my grandparents. Okay, here's the thing. Ever since I was, I think, like 14, that's when I actually started going to like the mall with my friends, you know? Hanging out with my friends, things like that. And when you're 14, you know, you think you are a grown-up. You're an older teenager now. You're allowed to go out and do things with your friends and not have your mom follow you around everywhere, right? That's what you think. And so anytime I went out, like my grandma, she would always say, like, make sure you never like leave your friend's side. Make sure you always are with your friend, because once you're alone, some guy is gonna come up to you and try and kidnap you because you're alone and you're a small Asian girl. So make sure you're always with someone and never go to the bathroom by yourself. I've been told that ever since I was very young, honestly. So like crossing the road, you know, or even just like walking in public, I have to hold my mom's hand. I have to hold like a backpack strap if I'm out in public and my parents are both having their hands full. I have to hold onto their arm, their bag, or whatever I can hold on to on them, even if it's their shirt, you know? Or like, and I think that only stopped when we came to Canada. But they would still give me the make sure you are with your friends at all times kind of talk. And when I was, I think, 16, I was kind of dressing more maturely. I tried to dress older. But, like, at that point, I still think a lot of my family was like, you're a small Asian girl and we're in Canada where lots of people are 6 feet tall and male. So whenever you go out at the mall, make sure you go with someone. And I'm like, the mall we go to has like 5 stores. What are you talking about? There's nothing, no one's there. or like even now in my 20s as an adult, they still say the same thing. Like whenever, remember last year, right? I told you guys I went to Offkai, and like when I told my parents that I was going to Offkai, and I was like, it's a almost 6-hour plane flight to go to the States in like San Francisco, and they were just like, what? Just the thought of me going to the airport alone was something to fear. They were just like, ain't no way you're doing this by yourself, young lady. Do you have a friend going with you on the same flight, or any of your high school friends going with you? Are you going alone? Where are you staying? Like they interrogated the fuck out of me. And they're like, is this a scam? What are you going for? You know, like, wait, why do you have to go all the way over there? Is there any way to get this to happen here? Can you do it virtually like you always do? Like, you work from home. You can stay from home for this, right? And I remember, like, when they dropped me off at the airport, they made it seem like I was leaving forever. Like, I was traveling to Japan to spend the rest of my life with some anime boy on the internet. You know, they made it sound like that. And they were like, they looked like they were about to start crying. I didn't mention this before, but they looked like they were about to cry. And, you know, they're like, make sure you call us every single day or message us every few hours to tell us that you're alive, and make sure you send pictures and text us, and we remember the safe words of, if you ever get kidnapped, make sure you text us those words, okay? Or if you're ever on the phone call and you're in a place where they're like watching you and you need to make a phone call and you call us, you know what to say, right? I was like, yes. And I remember, like, you know, when you're about to go in to get to security, there's like a person standing there. They saw this all happen, and then once my parents finally left, they were just like, you're an adult, aren't you? Because they looked at my passport to let me through, and I was just like, yeah. And she was like, I hope you have a wonderful flight. It was a moment. I remember, oh my god. So like right before I got on the plane, not the plane, I guess like after security and stuff. So closer to customs, yeah, around customs. That same woman who looked at my passport after all that, she was like, "We can, I know that was a lot, but like, do you want me to check your bag so you can like get through customs, like get to customs faster?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'll do it." You have such great parents. I know, they're very good parents in that sense. Like, I understand their concern too, Zidus. I really understand it. But like, it's I guess I guess I'm not used to it because I thought that was over. You know, I think like, oh my god, me and my sister actually had a conversation about this a while ago. It's I guess it's a group thing. So my cousins are all between the ages, now they're between the ages of 13 and 17, right? So them being within the teenage years, and me and my sister being in our adult years in the 20s, because they are in the same generation as me and my sister, despite us having like, I think with my sister they have a 10-year age gap, 13-year age gap. I can't math, but it's over a decade, right? But we're considered to be in the same generation as first cousins with each other. So the rest of the family and the generation above us, so like my parents' generation, they all see us as the same age. And so when like I was, I don't know, like say I was like in university, right? My grandparents and my parents would still treat me as if I were in high school, like a younger age than I actually was, because all my cousins are also within that age group, and that would only happen when we were in the same room together. Somehow, like, once me and my cousins are in the same room and we all were doing things together, maybe, my parents would start talking to me and my sister as if we were 10 years younger than we actually are. And once we were away from that, like me and my sister were just in our family of 4, they would start treating us like proper adults again. And like me and my sister had a really long conversation of why that was the case. And then we looked it up. Like, we had to Google this, and it's a psychological thing. So I was like, ah. You know, like just big ah. And then right when I was in uni, COVID hit. So during the period of time where I was starting to be an adult, you know, I was driving myself to school, I was paying bills and shit, and I was working and going to school at the same time. God, I was doing so much shit at the same time. But during that period, and then COVID hit. Once COVID hit and everyone was at home all the time, I felt like my mom needed to do something. You know, like she ended up I think she quit her job around that time. She didn't get laid off because of COVID. She just quit. But she was home all the time, right? And then a lot of people were home at the time. So she kept trying to find things to do, and that meant bothering me or my sister about cleaning our rooms, doing our homework, if we'd eaten yet. I'm like, you haven't asked me these questions since I was what, 17? Like you haven't asked me if I've eaten a snack at 3 p.m. after lunch at 12 since I was in high school. Like, this is a very weird thing because she would see that I had to do online school because of COVID, right? And I was doing my online courses and stuff. So during my lectures that were online through a Zoom call, she would knock on my door. And she would come in and she'd be like, hey, do you want food? Do you want snacks? Do you want anything to eat? And I was like, not right now. I'm like, I appreciate the offer, but not right now. And she was like, I can still make you something. Like, I can give it to you in like an hour and I'll make you something. And then she started getting into baking. She just wanted something to do, but she didn't want to do something for nothing, you know? Like, I think this is kind of the feeling that I get with crocheting. Like, I want to crochet things, but I don't want to do it unless there's something to do it for. Like, if I'm going to give a gift to someone or if I'm going to make it for myself, like, I don't know, like I want to make a bag or something, that I'll actually use it, right? So I think she would only want to do something if it was for the sake of someone else or it was something useful. And if it was making food for me, that's useful, right? Because I'm going to eat it. So she wanted to take care of me like that. And she always tells me, like, when I was younger, she was never really around because she was working. And now that I'm older and don't need her as much anymore, she feels a little bit of regret from that. So she'll try and make up for it by doing these little things for me. And I'm like, I appreciate it a lot, you know? It's something that, like, I thought I didn't want or need. But then when she does it, I feel really grateful about it. But then there's the times at the airport where it's like, I get it. I will be safe. Do not worry. Do not worry. I'm okay. I have people with me. Do not worry. I will be safe. The plane will land. I will message you when I land at the airport. Do not worry. I understand what to say to the customs officer. You know, we had like a practice of what to say to the customs officer. I don't know if I ever told you that, but me and my family were talking about it. She's just like both my parents were like, you've never gone through customs by yourself before. I was like, no, but I've seen you guys go through customs, and I've been through customs enough with my family to know what to say and what to do. So they're like, okay, tell us what you're gonna do. I was like, I'm gonna hand them my passport, and then they're like, okay, and then what? I'm like, I'm gonna stand for the picture, and then what? Like, I'm gonna answer a question. And they're like, what's the question? I'm like, probably what I'm traveling for. And then they're like, what you gonna say? I was like, I was gonna say that I was attending a convention, because that's the truth. And you tell the truth when you're at customs. And they're like, okay. And then what? I'm like, I'm gonna take my passport and go. Like, I had to, like, actually give them a step-by-step of what I'm gonna do. Because they didn't think I could get through customs by myself. Aww. I don't think I've ever had to get a visa for anywhere that I've traveled so far. Perks of being Canadian. I haven't had like a I need to like get an interview for anything. I haven't had to apply for anything. I just got my passport and I'm good, which is great. I know my mom, she went to go visit Egypt and she had to get a visa and stuff. It was a complicated thing. But yeah, that's my story of the airport. I don't even know how we got to this. Oh yeah, of me getting treated like a kid. I don't. I think I like. I got real tired of getting treated like a kid when I'm not. You know, like I know me being a streamer and stuff. Like it's not really the most conventional job, right? And I know both my parents don't really understand it to this time, like until now. I think they understand it more than they did, and they realize me doing this for so many years is like a. It's like I'm committed to it, and I don't want to give it up anytime soon. I think they finally get it because like we had a sit down talk about it. Like, yes, I'm going to do this for the next decade, okay? And they slowly I think are understanding that I'm committed to doing this for a very long time. And now that that's been established, they'll ask me like, "Hey, how's your merch selling? Did you sell any merch recently? Do you have any events coming up?" They'll ask me things now, which is actually kind of nice. Yeah, it's not the most conventional job for an adult. Yes. Yes. And I think in a way that's good for me cuz I don't think I've been very adulty in my head or like at heart, I guess. I've always wanted to play games. I like watching stuff. I like talking about anime. I don't know, I like talking to people. I like doing cute things. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really been. I feel like I've just tried so hard to be an adult that I'm so burnt out from trying that I don't want to be one anymore. And then that's why this job is perfect because I don't have to act like your stereotypical adult wearing blazers and a tie and a pencil skirt, sitting at an office, staring at a screen, and then going to meetings, and then being completely bored out by those meetings, and then sitting at a desk again, being like a secretary and greeting any client that comes in, any patients that I see, and then giving treatment and stuff, and then writing reports. And fuck that, man. I don't want to do that. No, no more. No, no. Not if it's a choice that I can make, Like if VTubing was going to shit, if I had no money, then of course I'd be a little concerned. But at the moment, that's not the case. Like I'm doing all right. So I don't think I have to. I guess unless I want some extra cash, then I would get second job, but I wouldn't want to like have to go through that again. The sit through meetings, write reports, deal with people who are complaining about every little thing. Like just grow a pair of pants and walk. You'd rather be a goldfish? There are goldfish VTubers. I do what any anime girls do. I would run and be late for a stream holding toast in my mouth. Bet. You're not missing much? I know I'm not missing much, but I'm missing money. I joke. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I guess I'm not earning like six figures or anything, but I am earning over 40K, I think, per year. I think. I like estimated the math, I think. But, I'm okay. See, yeah, that's like when I think about a job to have for the rest of my life, I can't imagine it being a sit down desk job. Oh, Saturdays, thank you for 18 months. Bam. Bam. I know what I'm talking about. Over 40K is really good where you live. It's decent in Toronto. Hold on, let me look this up. Average annual salary in... Let me look up Ontario, because that's the province I'm in. According to the AI overview of Google, as of March 2025, the average annual salary in Ontario is 54,834. That is equivalent to about 4,569 per month. Hey, yo. Yeah, that's the average. Oh, and wait, no, for annual salary, that's the average. If it's an hourly thing, $26.36 an hour. So this is all in Canadian currency. Not US currency. So I don't really know what it would be in US monies. Yeah, I don't know what that is in US monies. Yeah. like 45k. Ah. I don't know. Right now I'm living pretty good. But then again, I'm also living with family, so it's a little different. About 18 USD? I wouldn't know. I'm not good at numbers. I gave up on numbers. Oh my god, wait. So I had this idea for next week. I don't know if I'll go through with it. I'm thinking about it. But I wanted to do that test. Like, are you smarter than a whatever grader? But like, I don't know how I would do that, considering when I looked it up, a lot of it was American history, asking me who the number whatever president was. I'm like, I haven't lived in a place with a president before. So I never had to memorize the number of presidents before or who they were. I'm not gonna know anything about American history if I've never been taught American history. So I don't fucking know if I could do it. And a lot of the tests are very American based. Like, are you smarter than the 6th grader is very American based. So I was just like, uh-oh. And I don't think I would do anything history-wise in the first place, to be honest. I would prefer not to, because I would like to do more, like, English or math, like English grammar stuff or math stuff, because I think those are cooler, or science, even. I think it's just a more interesting thing than just history. I feel like history isn't as interesting to stream, honestly. And plus, if you've watched Hamilton, you're set. Which I have. Fairly recently, I guess. Yeah. I don't really want to do history stuff. I guess I'm just not as interested in it. I'm more, if I'm gonna think history, I actually like to listen to, I guess, not listen to, but like learn more about mythology stuff. I think that's more cool if we're talking history. Oh, wait, did I get raided? Hold on, I saw the white thing pop down and then it disappeared. Hold on. Alright, there it is. White text, white background, please. This is just like the Canadian skies. I recognize you. Oh, it's Bree! Hi! Hello! Hello! I'm sorry. I fucking hate the drop down alert. YouTube's gotta do something about this. Hi! Hello! Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thank you for the raid, Bree. Thank you, thank you. What does one say? But hi, everybody! I hope you had fun stream. Were you playing Bloodborne? I feel like I saw you playing Bloodborne. I don't remember if I saw it correctly, but I think you were playing Bloodborne. Wait, oh. Wait, what? Hold on. Thank you for the... Thank you for the gifted... Let me give Bree the power. Hold on. I hope... Yeah, okay, I gave Bree the power. Hi, everybody! My chat just, like, froze for a sec, but it's back now. Hi! Welcome! For those of you who don't know me, Mite Mite, Mie da yo. I am the immortal human angel in training, polyglot that speaks 5 languages, Mino Mieko. You can call me Mie. And I like gacha, so I play Genshin, Zenless, and Wubwa. And I also play Infinity Nikki, which I know Bree also plays, and I still need to send you my friend code, but Infinity Nikki's weird with the friend codes because they expire. I think that's really weird, but it is what it is. Wait, have you played the newest update, Bree, on Infinity Nikki with the really cool outfit? I like it a lot. But I hope you had a nice time playing Bloodborne and you didn't die or anything, and you had fun time. Go get some water, drink, sleep, I don't know, poop if you need to. I need the shirt that says I took a good poop today. I need that shirt. I really want to buy it. Or I would just take Sharpie and draw it myself. Infinity Nikki is amazing. It is! I actually really like it. I'm not sure how to use the camera. I don't fucking know how people are able to take such nice pictures. It shooketh me every time. Like, if you've seen people fiddle with all the settings and stuff, it's insane. I actually really like it. But I've always been more of a gacha player. So the fact that Infinity Nikki has gacha in it makes me super happy. I like testing my gambling. I like to gamble. This is safe gambling though. You know, it's safe gambling. It's very safe. I will never commit crimes when it comes to games. Yes, I am a good gacha gamer. If it's what I'm known for anyway. Yeah, we're just yapping today. We're just yapping. I was specifically yapping about my experiences at the airport being treated like I'm a junior flyer. And my parents also treating me like I'm a junior, even though I am most certainly not. I am an adult who just does not look like one because I'm Asian and small, but that's okay. I will embrace my smallness. Yeah, yeah. I am strong and powerful. You know, big things come in small packages. Yeah. We min-max the fuck out of our packages. Oh, Fuse, thank you for the 1 month. I'd rather have this away that's gonna. Aw, you have it though. You had it. Thank you, Sassy. Are you trying to snipe Bree? thank you, thank you for the gifted again. Thank you. Some people I haven't seen are getting them. Nice. Thank you. What do you mean interesting phrasing? What'd I say? I can have big boobs. You don't know that. You haven't met me in real life yet. You don't know that. YouTube is cringe. It doesn't let you pick a person. I hate that. But hey, you know what, Seth? Hey, you know this Saturday, because we're celebrating Twitch affiliate that I have finally gotten after like 3 years of half-assing it. Now that I haven't, you'll get to pick people on the Twitch side. But it'll happen on Saturday. Oh my god. So during the Minecraft collab last Sunday, which I'm pretty sure Brie was also a part of. I think she was being lovey-dovey ooey gooey with Umi. During that collab, when we were all setting up and stuff, a lot of the people who were there had a European accent of some sort, right? And the people that I was paired up with, so it was Alicia and Ariel from Globy. Alicia's from Globy. Ariel's indie. But both of them had some kind of like European accent. And because we were setting up with a bunch of European people as well, I kept hearing the accent. And I was like, fuck. I was like, oh no, did I drop something? And then I was like, oh fuck. Accent. It's coming back. I can no longer hide my British. And I was like, fuck. How dare I? Oh, Borg! Thank you for the membership. Thank you for the 1 gifted. Arigato. I feel like I should start doing something to thank people for gifting memberships. Were you trying to get Brie as well? I know it's hard being British. I just have a British accent. I actually have like no connection to the British besides me being born in Hong Kong. Yeah, membership. I like my name for memberships. Memberships. Miam. Miam yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. You trying to get Brie too? I really hope YouTube implements it. The whole like picking someone to gift. I would like that a lot. Yoki Box is a thing. That is true. I have heard of this. I need to message Umi about something. I totally forgot. I need to message her about something. You know what? I'll do it later. I'll be good. I'll do it later. And then when I open Infinity Nikki later, I'll also message Brie about my friend code. I keep forgetting. Is it wild? It's the truth. I speaketh the truth. I am honest. I'm gonna also eat an Oreo. So if you don't like chewing sounds, I'm sorry. Member gacha is fun, I agree. The sad part is there's no 50-50. Remind me on Twitter? Yes, please. Yes, please. No, I'm not kissing you. I am sucking my Oreo because it's the loaded kind with a lot of creamy stuff in it. Wait, shit. That didn't come out right either. Oops. That was not intentional. It's the Oreo. It's literally called loaded Oreos. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's the Oreo's fault. Also, hi Gold. I'm so sorry you walked in on that. It was unintentional, I swear. I'm not lewd. Well, maybe yes, sometimes. I've been good about not making sex jokes recently or dick jokes recently. I say as I look to the left, which is the psychological response for lying. But you know, I've been pretty good. I think I haven't been on Say So in a while. I've been pretty good. I've been angel in training. You know, I've been training. I've been pure and cute and wholesome and have done nothing wrong. I'm good. I have not. Yeah, I'm good. Uh-huh. What do you mean, sure, bud? Don't you Canadian accent me? Good morning, Gold. Hi. Good morning. I hope you have a nice morning. Oh, speaking of porosity, you know, like, maybe you wouldn't, but I care about skin, right? Because I have a skin condition. I have very bad eczema, so I care a lot about my skin. And I finally caved and bought the collagen jelly from Medicube for my face, and I have never felt my wrinkles and fine lines shrink and stiffen so much. I felt like my forehead got Botox or something. I couldn't move it. I was like, what the fuck happened? Like overnight, like I put it on last night and I woke up this morning and was like, oh my god, my forehead is stiff. I can't feel it. Which I guess is the desired effect. Cause then it's like I get free Botox. That doesn't hurt. But it actually works. I guess I don't have any wrinkles right now. I don't have fine lines or anything. I was like, oh shit, it actually works. And like my pores shrank. I was like, whoa! I became egg! So smooth! You need it? Here, let me send you a link. It's on Amazon. I'll send the not Canadian one. I'll try and find the US one. It actually is like super nice. I don't know how to like tell you how good this shit is. But I used it once. It came in yesterday. Used it once. And was like, oh my lord. That's crazy. Is that it? Hold on, let me refresh the page. I'm trying not to like copy the entire link that has like a shit ton of letters. Hopefully this works. Yeah, it's the US one. I tried to find US instead of Canadian for you guys. Yeah, I used it last night and was like, oh my lord. My face, like, I took a shower today. Like, I think it was around 6 I took a shower. And now my face is like not as stiff as it once was, but it's still pretty tight feeling. I didn't get the machine that comes with it though. I feel like I should. I didn't get the machine thingy that's supposed to make it absorb into your skin better, because it's like $300, and I was like, oh fuck that. But I'm like, now I kind of want to see if I can buy that. And oh, you know what's even better? I asked because my mom bought it first, and then she used it and was like, oh, it works. And then she used it on my dad, also worked. So she was like, maybe you should get it. So I got it and was like, ooh. So now that I know that it works on both my parents plus me, I'm like, I think I can recommend this. Also, hi, Wapaka. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Yeah, it's a machine that's got like vibrations and stuff.
Who's just wasting their monies on me?
Oh my god, Fuse. Thank you for the shupa. mm, mm. Mm. Oh, can I tell you guys about a fun experience I had recently? I need to tell you about something. So, was it 2 years ago? Or was it last year? Hold on, let me count. 2023. Yeah, 2023. I went to Anime Expo in person, and I met a lot of Tenchis in person. But I also went out with a lot of industry people. And I had my very first authentic Mexican food for the first time when I was in when I went there to Anime Expo. I had my very first taco. Very first straight taco specifically. And I was like, holy shit, this is spicy. Okay, that was the very first time I had street tacos or Mexican food. You know, like real Mexican food. And lo and behold, Canada, or at least in Toronto, thankfully, there has been more Mexican places than I would have thought. And was like, oh sheesh! It was a good taco! It was a good taco! What kind of meat? Just chicken. I think it was pulled pork, chicken, and beef one. There was 3 that I tried. And I was like, whoa! So, it was a good taco! And I've never been able to find a taco that replicated that taco ever since. And I was like, shit, I'm never gonna have a good Mexican taco ever again. I've just had Taco Bell, but that's it. And I was like, man, this is so sad. Because, like, I had never found good Mexican food in Toronto up until this year. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, in Toronto. And I remember, like, I went out with some friends for this. We went downtown. And downtown is where there's more people, right? So obviously there's like a good amount of multicultural people in Canada. We're literally a multinational country. Multicultural country? Yeah. Multicultural country. It's so hard to say, 'cause so many cuss sounds. And so we went downtown and we found there's like this one little street and it's known for like having a lot of good food. And originally it was next to Chinatown. But it became a little too big, so they have their own street of these like food stalls and smaller food stores. So we went there, and it was like, you could get street tacos, and then there was horchata, and I was like, ooh, horchata! So I got myself a horchata, and I got churros too. And I ate them, and I was like, holy shit. I've never had horchata. But then I tried my very first horchata. And I was like, whoa! I thought it was just milk because it looked like it was just milk with a little bit of cinnamon in it that made it brown. But then I had it and I was like, whoa, this is horchata? Because I never had it before. I've just read about it. I've never actually drank it. So when I had it, I was just like, horchata. I love horchata. It's so good. I didn't think I would like it, but it looked pretty good. And then I had it and was like, oh my god. So now I know what horchata is, and I will continue to have horchata. Okay, I was told to say it this way by the person that I bought it from. All right, like the person that I bought it from, like it wasn't. I have to say person because it was like a stall. It wasn't like a restaurant that you could sit down at. It was more like a outside thing. So the person I bought it from, he was like, if you don't say it this way, you don't get to experience the real horchata. And I was like, okay, horchata. Be like, un horchata por favor. And he was like, yes, sí, sí. He was very happy. I mean, me and my friends were having a good time. You can even lose the H at the beginning. Yeah, he told me to. But then it sounded funnier with the H because it's like a more... You get the more. Did you let my friends use this more what? Oh. Oh. Yeah, the French. if you do that, it's funnier. And he said it was cute, so I kept doing it. And he's like, yes, everyone will think it's cute. And all my friends also started thinking it was cute. And I was like, hey. Hey. Horchata. He was like, as long as you roll the R just right, and you say you don't say horchata. As long as you don't say it like that, then everyone's gonna think it's cute. He says you have to say the ending right. It was the ending that's the important part. The chata. He was a nice guy. He made my day, and he gave me a little bit of a discount because I told him I've never had horchata before. It's so nice. And I finally found a good Mexican taco. But the problem is it's an hour away from my house. So next time I go might be like in the summer or something. I never go downtown. It was only for the night with my friends. But yeah, I like me a good horchata. Yeah, that's my story of Mexican food. I normally get like Asian food. I grew up with an Asian palate, so I know not a lot of people like Asian food sometimes because it's a lot of spices or it can be really... What's the word? Like, there's just a lot, you know? I grew up eating dim sum and I grew up with bubble tea before bubble tea became popular. Please don't call it boba, alright? I am still super triggered by that word. Please call it bubble tea because it's bubble tea, okay? And I was like... I grew up with a lot of strong flavors, so when I tried like Southern food for the first time, I will always say Southern, but you guys want me to say Southern. But when I tried Southern food for the first time, I was like, this is salt and pepper. Like salt and pepper. Why is it just salt and pepper? What do you mean you can't do that? Desecrating the words of Simulu. Simu. Where's the flavor? It was so empty. I was just like, this is bread. This is just bread with salt and pepper. I was like, ooh. Cajun? I know what Cajun is. That's like a stronger spice. It's not. No. It's not correct. Shit, how dare you do this to me? You're one of my newest members. How dare you? How dare you? The bubble tea shop is open today. Well, it's wrong and it's not an authentic bubble tea store. No. Betrayed? I feel super betrayed right now. How dare you do this to me? Bubble tea is bubble tea and will always be bubble tea, alright? I have literal bubble tea drinks on my screen right now. How dare you do this? How fucking dare you? Can't believe you'd be like this with me, huh? I thought you appreciated my Asianness. With love. No, you can't betray with love. It's like saying this is for your own good. I do this and it hurts, but it'll be better in the future. That's where I got the microwave char siu bao. Oh, not the char siu bao being fucking microwaved. Oh no. I hope that the char siu bao that we had at the dim sum place was better. Thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you. Yeah, bubble tea on the raid message as well. Exactly! If you look up the emote, right? If you press Windows and then the period or like the stop button, the full stop button, it pops up the emote menu on your Windows computer, alright? Whenever I look up boba, nothing pops up, but it will pop up if I like type in bubble tea. I also will never be the same. Hot pot is like a group activity. I like it a lot. That's a good quote today. I'm proud of myself. You had hot pot here? When was the last time you had hot pot? My best hot pot experience was an all-you-can-eat hot pot half of the broth was sukiyaki. The other half was just normal pork bone type. And God, being able to have both options, so good. And I will order a shit ton of beef. All different kinds of beef. And I rarely get pork. I normally get lamb and beef. And sometimes I'll get like the fish balls and all of that. I'll also get veggies because veggies are good for you. And I get... It's not zalar. It's not called zalar. But it's like, it looks like it. It's like tofu skin that's been dried and fried and stuff. And you just have to dip it in the thing. It's super good. Oh, and quail eggs. Quail eggs, super good to have with hot pot. They take a little while, but they're still pretty good. And then you have to have noodles at the end. And this is like the one time that I went to like... I mean, obviously this sounds like every hot pot you could possibly go to. It's a very normal thing. But if you get to drink the soup at the very end, because you cook so many things in it that the broth kind of gains more flavor. And then you just drink some of the soup at the end. God, that is like peak hot pot. And normally my family won't let me do that because they're like, no, MSG, blah, 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 blah. I don't fucking care. With all of the food I just ate, I don't fucking care. Oh, and if you don't want your sauce to be really cold, because you know when you put soy sauce and stuff, it kind of cools your meat down a little bit. You don't like that. You take like a small spoonful, like a soup spoon, you take like a spoonful of that and then put it in your sauce to keep it warm. And it dilutes the sauce a little bit so it's not too salty, and then you can have more sauce. Like it feels like you have more sauce. Perfect way. You also get to taste more of the broth. Giving you all of my good hot pot secrets. It's been 8 years. Oh man. Man. If we could go one day, I definitely would. Is like, oh my god, Shin, you understand me. Quail eggs are good. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Get all the MSG and fat. Exactly. Take notes. Take your notes. Yeah, it's expensive. It's like, if you find the right place, it's not too expensive. Like, last time I went, it was only $30 per person, Canadian. So, I think in USD, that'd be like $20, $25 per person. And it was all you can eat. So, it was totally worth it. Oh, and, Korean barbecue. Last time I went to Korean barbecue was last year in November. It was a long time ago. I want to go for Korean barbecue again. I think I had... I'm trying to remember what I had. Fuck. Beef. Just a lot of beef. And it was the kind where, like, there was scrambled eggs on the side and corn, like cheese corn and kimchi. Fuck, what was that place called? Daodongnae? Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh no, Mom, pack up. No. No. Good ramen? I like Kinton ramen. They're a pretty big franchise now. Yeah, beef. In French, that's B-O-E-U-F, I think. Or is it the other way around? Something like that. Yeah! Look this up. Hold on. Look this up. Just look at it. My god, it's so fucking good. I always love Korean barbecue because it's unlimited side dishes too. I'm gonna look it up now. I remember the place. Ugh. Like, if you look at the pictures, you'll see on the side of the grill, there's like stuff, there's like side dishes. God, it's so good. The only unfortunate part of it is that it's not all you can eat. Wait, let me look that up, Alpaca. Give me a sec. Ooh! Oh, this looks nice. Yeah, that's some good looking ramen. Oh, sweet mama. I know that's how I felt when I went to Dadone for the first time. But honestly, like, one plate at Dadone is, like, enough for me. I get pretty full from it. Have I only been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes? I don't know. I felt like it was 2 hours. Oh, veggies are amazing. I can imagine. Oh, no. Not Panda Express. Not like this. I think, like, because I've had Chinese food all my life and stuff, when I saw Panda Express for the first time, my parents were like, never go there. Never order food from Panda Express. You're not gonna like it. It's super greasy and blah, 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 blah. I was like, is it that bad? It can't be that bad. And one day, it was when I was in university and I was commuting and stuff. The train that I had to take was delayed because of the snow and the tracks were being covered in snow. So they had to like clear it up and stuff. And I was like, well, I'm fucking hungry. So I went to the food court that was in the train station. It was like a major train station, by the way. Like I was going to be on the train for at least an hour. So it was a really big train station. It was like the one train station that connects to all the other trains in Toronto. So they had a food court, and it was inside a really nice building. It was like an office building kind of place. I mean, makes sense with all the business workers that were there. But they had a Panda Express there, and I went, and I was like, whoa, this is some good shit. So yeah, I was like, wait, I didn't know Panda Express tasted like this, but I apparently ordered the only good thing that they had. So I thought it was fine. And then I went there again with a friend who ordered something else, and then I tried it and was like, oh no. I was like, ooh. And it actually has real Chinese food. Oh! You've been to the real place? I hope it's actually good. Was it so bad? Oh man. Okay, there are like Chinese places. I don't know if you've ever been on a road trip, but if you've ever been on one, with Asian tour guides, Chinese tours, they will always stop at a Chinese buffet that's in the middle of fucking nowhere. And it's a really big hit or miss with those places. Like, sometimes it's really good. Other times it's really bad. It's a big hit or miss. And it's like, is it real or is it not real Chinese food? It's hard to tell. It's normally fusion. You know, it's normally a big fusion of different things. Like, I think the very first time I went to one was when I was about 13 years old. And I went on a road trip to Quebec. And it was like fried dumplings of some sort. And there was also cheese with the Chinese food. And I'm like, Chinese food has never used cheese. Not that I would know of. I don't think I know any like traditional Chinese food that has cheese in it. You usually don't pick the best restaurants? Yeah. Asian choice in or around Los Angeles. Go to this one dim sum place in Arcadia. Only that one? Barbecue chicken wings? No! No! It's usually soy sauce chicken wings or salty chicken wings. What the fuck? Huh. Interesting. It's that good of a dim sum place? Wow. You just noticed that about the cheese? Yeah, Chinese people don't eat cheese. And, okay, this is like a really interesting thing with Asian people. But whenever we have cheese, we don't want it to be thick. We want it to be airy and light. Your gamers used to linear? Oh! Man, I love dim sum. What do you mean, what about Hong Kong people? Koreans be like, let's put cheese on this thing. The fact that Koreans put cheese on their ramen is like revolutionary. Hong Kong food has more creamy stuff. The reason why is because the British took over Hong Kong for a while. Hong Kong was a British colony for a while. So that's why they use cream in some things. It's like a fusion of Asian and like European food in one. It's why macaroni, like soup macaroni, is one of Hong Kong's most famous meals. It's like macaroni in chicken broth soup, and I think it was just spam. And it works. It does. It's actually really good. Oh, and salmon ji. There's like a specific sandwich that like Asians make. It's like it's just a normal ass sandwich, but it's like cheese and egg, mayonnaise, and spam. Look, I believe soup macaroni is a thing. I can't believe you like the first macaroni I ever had in my life had soup in it. It was like mostly soup. Spaghetti noodles, but stir fry like Tommy. Yeah. Cheese and cream is very European. It is! So the fact that like Hong Kong food has it is pretty interesting to me. Oh, fuck. Lasagna. Guys, I have a question about lasagna. When you think lasagna, you think of like... What do you think of when I say lasagna? I want you to describe to me what lasagna looks like to you. Can you do that for me? Yeah, lasagna. You think of Korean? Okay, that's a good description. Cake-sized pasta. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Grizzly. I was not expecting Garfield. Yes, describe the food, not fucking Garfield. Beef mist, tomato sauce, lasagna sheets. Yeah, sheets, right? Layers of sheet noodle with sausage or layers of veggies with sausage meat. Mmm. It's Man, I want to have lasagna. I miss lasagna. Alright, wait. Let me tell you my discovery. When I first moved to Canada, I ordered lasagna at Tim Hortons. And I would like all of you to Google lasagna and Tim Hortons. You know? Like Tim Hortons lasagna. I just want you to look that up. And you'll see something you've never seen before. I promise you. At least from what I remember, it's not what I thought it was. I don't know if they've changed it, but from what I know, lasagna did not look like lasagna. Lasagna ones that I wanted again. Aw, make it! You can make lasagna. You make delicious chicken lasagna? I've never had chicken lasagna. I've always had like the minced pork, minced beef. That's no lasagna. That's noodles and sauce. It comes with bread. I hope it tastes better than it looks. It did. It actually tasted pretty good. When you just thought of it as not lasagna and you thought of it as like a bowl of spaghetti or pasta, like a bowl of pasta instead, it definitely was better if you just thought of it as pasta. It's just like, you know, like if you live your entire life thinking that lasagna comes in sheets, and then you go to Tim Hortons and order lasagna, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get sheets. You're not gonna get a pasta cake. You're gonna get a bowl of pasta. The food I'd make in college when I had nothing in the fridge. Ew. Covered that beef sauce with garlic bread. It wasn't garlic bread. It was just plain brown bread. It's not instant. I can tell you that because I've seen them make it. It's not instant. I like to think it was a better cook at college. Aww. I don't think I'm a very good cook. I guess. Aww. That's okay, Rek. Hamburger helper lasagna. No. It actually does taste okay. It's not terrible. I'm not shitting you. It actually tastes okay. In real life, or I guess like it depends on the Tim Hortons you go to, but if you go to a nice one, like a big nice one, not like the small in the corner ones, like you go to a big nice one with like a sit down area and you know it's all clean and stuff. If you go to one of those and you order lasagna, it actually is really good. But if it's like the hole in the wall with nothing in it, it's just like a in and out you get coffee kind of place, do not order it. It will be trash. It's very different. I don't know why they do this. I really have no idea. But I think they discontinued it in some places. If it's not like the restaurant, I think they discontinued it in like the places that are very much like, you know, office workers who are on the go and just want coffee to survive. I think they discontinued it in places like that, but they keep it in like the bigger areas. Take my word for it, for real. You take it from the Canadian in the room. Okay? Believe me. Trust in me. I'm a VTuber. I'm trustworthy. Definitely not an old man with a voice changer. I swear I'm not. You know, I promise. I promise. I'm a fully functioning member of society. Lasagna is cooked. Then this is a lie. Tim Hortons lied to me. Can you confirm me is not an old man? Oh my god, I actually was thinking about doing this. I don't the very big topic change. I'm sorry. We talked about food for a lot, and I want to keep talking about food, but then this thought came to me, and God, okay, so I don't promote my marshmallows. I don't do it for a reason. One is because I know some of the higher tiered members will send me marshmallows and have a Google Doc for me to reply to, and that's like totally fine. And I like doing that. And you know, I actually haven't gotten any updates from them in a while, but like I know they exist and I know they're there, right? But for some reason, within the most recent months, I would say like within the past 2 months, there has been someone, I don't know if it's multiple someones, they're just like keeping themselves real low. They won't leave a name on it, but they'll ask me the most unhinged questions, and I'm like, what? Who are you? What? I don't even care about the messages that they're sending anymore. I just want to know who they are. Because they ask me some real wild questions. Like what? I could just open it, but I feel like that's too mean to them. Because I actually laugh at their very interesting questions. I know, especially within the past 2 weeks or so, I've gotten some questions about like the agency stuff or like what the talents are doing. I'm like, you really think I know them personally? Like we're close? Not all of them, no. You want more honest? I don't really know what to say. I mean, say whatever you want. You know, like, you don't have to. We have the Discord for a reason, so you can talk to me immediately anyway. Like, I'm pretty active in my own Discord server, so I understand why people wouldn't send me marshmallows, because I think a lot of VTubers who aren't super active in their Discords use marshmallows as a way to, like, interact with their community, but I think I do that pretty well just from Discord alone, so I think there's a different usage for me when it comes to marshmallows, and I would prefer to keep it to, like, Q&A stuff, or, like... if there's like a big thing, I guess, you know. But the few that I got recently, I think it's like super interesting. I guess like it's an interesting thought of like how they. The most recent ones I've gotten were like, can you tell me how so and so is doing, or like. You know, just give me a sign that they're okay or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. And one of them was just like, I thought you were friends with this and this person, and you know, like maybe you guys don't interact or anything anymore. Like, has something happened? I'm just like, why are you so curious about my personal friendships? For one, but the other thing is, not all VTubers know each other. I don't know how to like say this or like explain this, but just because I'm a VTuber who has, well, I would say a decent amount of connections and have been around for a decent amount of time, you know, that doesn't mean I know everybody that's a VTuber in existence, or like if we've interacted before, that doesn't mean we're close friends, I guess, because sometimes things are business interactions, right? I think you guys know what that would feel like. It's like, why do you think I know everything about this and that person, or I've spoken to this person publicly once, never again, and you still think that we somehow message each other every single day in DMs? Like, what?
You really think I have time for over 100 VTubers a day? Like, excuse me? So like I've just been getting marshmallows recently that I kind of want to reply to, just out of being funny. I just kind of want to like give not real answers, like sarcastic answers to the marshmallows I've got, and I haven't closed them because they're free content, man. Like I kind of want to answer these marshmallows on a stream. But I also know that, like, if I do, I would, like, block out some of the things that are said. You know, I don't want to drag anyone into the shit, right? So I would censor some things, like names I would censor. So I haven't closed my marshmallows because this person, or multiple people, I don't really know, because some of them are typed differently, like lowercase or uppercase, like all uppercase, or actual good grammar versus really shitty grammar, like typos and stuff. Some people are not very consistent, but I've gotten a couple. They all vary slightly. Like, this is just free content. Do a stream of crazy marshmallows? Oh, fuck yeah! I mean, I don't mind doing some of just like genuine marshmallows of people who are curious about something but don't know how to ask. I'm okay with answering those too. But like, I mean, if it's some crazy marshmallows, I 10 out of 10 would do a stream on it. I mean, if you want me to, I will. Because I mean, they're sending them to me. They should know that it's like within my free reign of what to do with it, right? So I mean, if you want me to answer some crazy marshmallows, I totally will. But some of them were about like the whole agency collapsing thing. Like, have you heard about this person joining whatever agency? Like, are you gonna join them too? You should join this and this agency before they collapse because you'll save them. Like, I don't think that's true. I'm probably gonna only include a few. I don't want to include all of them. But like, when people say in my marshmallows, all right, I'm gonna say people. I'm gonna hope that it's more than one person, because if it's just a singular person, I'd be very concerned for their mental well-being. So I'm gonna assume it's multiple people who's asking me these things or DMing, I mean, marshmallowing me these things. But they'll be like, if you join this agency, you could blah blah blah. If you did like a second life in this agency, you could blah blah blah. Or if you joined this agency, you could do this as an adopted VTuber, right? Now, here's the thing. You don't just get accepted into any agency that exists. You know, like, I'd have to audition. I'd have to go through an interview. I'd probably have to go through a test period. I have to sign contracts. There's negotiation periods. There's grace periods. There's debut prep. You don't just join an agency like that. I'm like, bro, no. Like, it's just... weird is the protagonist. I think I get more attention than I thought. Rather interview you can do with a little change in your writing style. Exactly. Hi, Savvy. Hello. Recruiter sliding into models on the slide. Maybe. I've gotten DMs, like request DMs that I thought were scams but are actually legit. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will do some crazy marshmallow answering. I think the most, like, I guess the one that I remember the most, because it's like fresh in my mind, is the one about the agency stuff. But I think, like, over the years, I've gotten some as well. It's just been happening a little more recently. I get like emails about it every other day or something. And the ones from a few years ago, I remember were like, in my marshmallows, someone shit talked Kawa or like some of the talents, and were like, you would have done better if you didn't join Kawa or did something else, or like joined this other agency instead. Or they're like, it could either be I would be better off without them, or it could be like, how do I put this? Like, you're bringing down other people within Kawa? And I was just like, what do you fucking mean? And I've also gotten, like, you know how I have a business email, right? Like, I have a official email, I have like my streaming account stuff, and then I also have a business one just for revenue things. And in that one, I was just like, I've received a few emails before. Me and Pandora have actually talked really extensively about emails being open, right? Because emails are mainly for business interactions. So like getting sponsorships, DMing, or not DMing, but like emailing sponsors or game developers or conventions for guest appearances, things like that, right? I have gotten messages in my business email that were not so great. And I was like, okay, bye. Now, I don't delete them because I want to make sure that if I ever received an email again from them, I would be able to recognize it. So I don't delete them. I like archive them and they're hidden somewhere. But I was like, why would you spend the time doing this? You'd be surprised at how many VTubers do get these kind of emails though. Like this, I think I've received maybe like 5 in my 4 years almost of being a VTuber, but I think some people have gotten way more. Like I know Pandora has gotten way more. Like proof of evidence? Yeah, like obviously I want to keep track of if it's the same person, or maybe if they have a new email account that they're sending this from, that it's not too similar, you know? Because people make similar names. Yeah. Hi, Waffles! I mean, maybe it's a different person. I don't know. It could be someone else, because I think a lot of people would send these emails just to get a reaction out of someone. And if you don't react at all, then they stop, right? Because it's not interesting. Other content creators get them too? Yeah, I know. And it's not great, right? Like, it sucks. This is the one thing I like about not being a public face, I guess, is, you know, if it was IRL, if I was like an IRL person, I could get targeted more directly, because fucking AI face recognition, facial recognition is so good nowadays. I'd be super scared, right? But as a VTuber, good fucking luck. You literally get people on the internet humans too, which is surprising. It's super surprising to me. You can't be harassed IRL. I mean, it's happened before. You'd be surprised. I've been harassed IRL before. It's not great. It's not a good time. And I was talking to some friends about Offkai again, and they're like, if you're gonna go somewhat incognito, like you're gonna say you're going in person but not make yourself known, you gotta change your voice or use an accent or something. Or talk real quiet. No, Monpeka, what? Oh, nar. Oh, nar. Sometimes it's happening, but glad you can handle it. Yeah, I don't really let it get to me, and I'm super careful with, like, all of my, like, my passwords and stuff, too. Like, getting hacked and stuff is not something that will happen. I gotta find a white hair girl with a 10 on her head IRL. Yeah, I know, right, Kyle? He only speaks in Cantonese the whole trip. You guys are gonna have to learn it to understand me. Or else I'm gonna have to find a translator and walk around with them for the entire trip. I don't know. I think people on the internet are kind of wild. I don't normally talk about these things because, like, I know not many people think it's, like, a good thing, right? Like, you don't want people to know that there's someone with their eye on you, right? It's a scary thing. But at the same time, I'm like, you can't fucking do anything to me. Like, you don't know me. Like, what you gonna do? Shoot me through my PC? Yeah. What you gonna do? Cancel me? I'd like to see you try. I don't think I've ever really, like, I don't know, cancel culture? Fuck that. Canceling learning arc is gonna be fire, but you live in my walls? Well, I live in your house. Type a gun emoji. Something drafting the Google Doc. Bruh, the fact that, like, people still have to come out with Google Docs to, like, express their evidence and show anything to back themselves up. I'm like, man, I hate that you have to do that in the first place. And like, you shouldn't have to. At least I feel like you shouldn't have to. If you live in my house, please empty the dishwasher after stream. Okay, thanks. Let me know what you want for dinner tomorrow. I'll deal with the dishwasher. I'd like to have lasagna for dinner tomorrow. I'd like lasagna. People need to do it within a certain amount of time too. Yeah. It's crazy how much time, little time that you have. Otherwise, things blow up. Maybe the couch while Mia gets the bed. Thank you. Yeah, you need the drama dogs for a reason. I just hate that it has to be done. I hate the point that it has to be done. I do want lasagna. Homemade lasagna? Good. Canadian cheese lasagna. The standees merch does but hey, I will sit around and look pretty. That is doing something. I'm not doing anything. My god. Can't even appreciate me trying to look good. Wow. You should make it in the summer though. Fair. I feel like lasagna is a summer food. In the winter, I'm very much a soup person. I like soup. I like soup a lot in the winter. Not as much in the summer, because in the summer I feel like pastas and stuff are better. I understand. I'm making homemade soup all winter. Yeah, I understand. I want to make like... Okay, I've always said this about myself, but like one day when I'm an adult that's moved out and I have to cook for myself, I want to learn how to make Chinese chicken soup. I really want to learn how to make Chinese chicken soup. It's like on my list of first things to learn how to boil and make. Yeah, I really wanna. It's so good. Chinese chicken soup. Yes, there's a Chinese chicken soup. Please look it up. It's so good. It lasts like a week almost. I think like max 5 days. Otherwise it gets bad. But it's so good. Wu Gai Tong. I think that's what it's called. I like that. I like Wu Gai Tong. I don't know what that is in English, but it's a kind of... It's like black chicken or something? Like black skin chicken? I know that sounds terrible. Oh god. But Wu Gai Tong... Jesus. Yeah? Yeah, black skin chicken. Oh my god, I feel like in English it sounds so bad. Yeah! I like it a lot. If you could ever teach me, please do. Yeah, black skin chicken. It's good if you make soup from it. It's so good. They're not good to eat, I feel like, but they're good to make soup out of. You know, one day I'll make soup and I'll let you know if I ever get it. Yeah. I don't know if it'll happen anytime soon, but god, I love that shit. If I could make it myself, I would. And it lasts a good while too. God, it's so good. It's so good. See, we always go back to food, don't we? I feel like every chatting stream, it always goes back to food. Less fat and smaller size bird. True. I think my family usually makes it with 2 chickens. Yeah. Yeah, it's always with 2. Always with 2 chickens. Food is important. Food is good. Yes, I agree. Food is life. I've realized, god, I get hangry so easily, and the easiest way to fix it is just giving me a snack. Like, now that I'm so self-aware of it, like I will get you'll know when I'm feeling hangry because it's so obvious. Like if I start getting pissed in a game and I haven't snacked in a while, you'll know. Like you can see it happen. I need to eat something once every 3 hours at least. It could be like a small snack. It could be like a tasty drink, you know? Like something with flavor, not just water. God, you'll know. You can hear it, you can see it. I'm a very easily hangry girl. Like, I understand now, because like whenever I walk around in a mall, I have to hold a drink at the same time. And it's normally bubble tea, because it's a drink and food in one, because tapioca is chewy, right? So the times that I've gone to the mall and haven't had bubble tea at the same time, like I just walk in the mall not holding anything to drink, I get super tired. I'm like, I want to go home. I hate it here. I don't want to be out in public. I'm not gonna buy anything. I just want to leave, right? But if I get bubble tea before we start walking and I get to sip on it and chew on it as we walk around, you can keep me there for a good day and I'll be okay. I've noticed this now. It happens. You need to keep me fed, otherwise I'm gonna be angry. Oh, and hydrated. Yeah, and hydrated. I have a drink with me and I'll be okay, but I do prefer snacks. Yeah, I prefer snacks. I like having snacks on me at all times. It's just like a emergency food, you know? Emotional support bubble tea. Thank you. I need that in my life. I will always need bubble tea. There will never be a time I will say no to bubble tea. There's no way. That's just not realistic. I do only try to have bubble tea once a week though. Because I feel like if you have it more than once a week, that's just too much. You know, it's too much sugar. Especially if I have like ice cream and cookies and chocolate throughout the week. I feel like bubble tea once a week is like a good middle ground. You know, it's like a good treat for the week, like over the weekend or something. Yeah. Oh, I have to snack throughout the day. Otherwise, I get hangy or I get dizzy. Like, I start feeling lightheaded. The answer to bubble tea is either yes or later. Exactly! No, that's not a weird thing, Modpaka. I've always wanted that. I actually got a gift on Throne that was supposed to be a cup warmer, like a mug warmer thing. That way I could always have hot tea or like a hot drink at my desk throughout the winter. It never came. I don't know where it went. And then after that, I started seeing, like after not receiving my cat package for so long, I started seeing like really expensive mug warmers pop up. I'm like, why are they $900? This makes no sense. I'm like, the one on Amazon was $10. It's weird. So I'm like kind of in the market for a thermos that can keep things cold and hot, or like can reheat stuff if it gets cold. You know, I would like one of those. I know they exist, so I really want one. And I also really am in the market for some comfy clothes. Like, not like, how do I put this? Like fashionable clothes that are comfy. I gotta look some up. I don't know. I've heard like Pop Flex is really comfy, but you can only get it in the US, and now that tariffs are a thing, I'm like, don't really know if I want to order them in Canada. You still have for almost 24 hours? Wait, yeah, if you can, please do. Please do. I just want comfy clothes. I want comfy clothes. And, like, I need to update my wardrobe a lot. It's got something really, I guess, 2020 fashion vibes about it. Because I didn't really buy any clothes post-COVID, and I need to update my wardrobe real bad. And some things don't fit anymore, or like they've gotten really old that I could just turn them into pajamas. I don't think I've ever bought pajamas before. It's just an Asian thing maybe, but we don't buy pajamas. We turn our old clothes into pajamas. So I know my mom has had the same shirt since she was in high school. So we don't buy pajamas. I don't know if you guys ever do that either, but we don't buy pajamas. I've never really had any. I guess the only ones that I had are like cotton shorts that I can wear outside too. Like, I would wear the shorts that I can, I guess, go for a walk in that's comfy enough, and I just wear them at home. Yeah, you guys do it too? Okay, good. Getting pajamas gifted is nice? Ah, yeah, that's true. Especially silky nice ones. Oh, yeah. Yes. You mean sweatpants? Oh god, I actually wore sweatpants outside. It's so scary. You sleep in shorts? Just sleep naked, then you'll never have to have pajamas. Ever. Plaid pants? You know, it's pajamas. No one's gonna see it except you, so it's okay. You can never say plaid in front of me. No. No. We've established this. Yeah, okay, wait, let me check. Oh man, it's making me do like the security code stuff. Why? Oh, there it is. I just had to refresh the page. Ooh! Wait, this is actually kind of cool. It's so big! I would decorate it with stickers because it's plain and I can put stickers on it. The Pacific Northwest? Why? How dare you, Lorenzo? Basketball shorts? I can't wear basketball shorts. They're too long. So, okay, I have a story about basketball shorts. When I was in high school, we had basketball shorts because it's like a unisex thing and everyone had to have a gym uniform. So I had to buy I bought like a long sleeve, I think, for gym. Yeah, I bought a long sleeve for gym. And it came with the basketball shorts and I got the smallest size that they had. But it went like the length from where the crotch was to my knees were the right length. It was like just above my knee and it was nice and baggy, right? But from the crotch upwards where the waistband was, it went to like my underboob. I'm like, why is this so long? And then I remembered this was a unisex pair of shorts. So that means it's also for guys who have extra packages to carry. And was like, well, shit, ain't no way it's that big. Remember how I asked you guys that one time, like, what direction does it rest in its soft state? I always thought it was just like against your tummy or something. Or like underneath the waistband of your pants somehow. So the fact that it went to my underboob, I was like, wait. I was like, wait a second. Ain't no way. So I was like scarred for life at that point. But remember, I was only like 12, alright? I didn't know. I had like women's sex ed. I didn't have male sex ed properly yet. I had a little bit. I just knew that it would go soft and hard and it would shoot for procreation. That's all I knew, alright? So I had no idea where they actually were like in real life at 12 years old. So the fact that the waistband went up to my underboob, and like it covered my entire tummy, right? So when I thought about like what sex was and how that was supposed to happen, I was like, ah, shit. I'm not gonna like this. I was like, oh no. I was only 12 at the time, okay? Scarred by own misconceptions. Yeah, it was a time. I was very silly, okay? I didn't know. I didn't know any better. Yeah. On a public stream. This is called educational content. 12-year-old girls have very different views of reality. Yeah, I feel like at 12, you think you know shit, but you don't actually know shit. And that's where the misconception came from. It was not like... it wasn't reality, right? I just thought it was. Do I regret perceiving you tonight? No, you don't, and you can never. Why would you ever regret seeing me? Why would you ever regret perceiving me, huh? I just think they know everything, but nope. Oh my god. It's just... I had a flashback to talking to my cousins. Like, I have a cousin who's 8 years younger than me, I think. Yeah? And she and I were having this conversation about, like, having sex and stuff. Because she was starting to learn it in health class. And I was like... I remember she asked me a question. I don't want to like ruin her life by saying it, so I won't tell you what the question is. But she asked me a question, and I was like, "Oh no, girl, please don't ever think that ever again, because that's very unfortunate for the guy that you'll ever be with in the future." As I didn't. Aww, you had to be 21. Had to be 21. How do you don't have to? Yeah, exactly. Hi, Sash. Hi. You thought they would talk. You know, I remember that as a kid, I thought that just because my mom and dad slept in the same bed next to each other, even if I slept in between them, right? Because I got nightmares and I would like run to their room and be like, I'm scared. And I would sleep in between my mom and dad. My whole childhood life until I had sex ed. That is when I always had thought that just because they slept in the same bed together, that they would have a baby. You know? No one ever told me about birds and the bees doing stuff. I always just thought because they slept in the same bed, that is how babies came to life. So whenever they told me never share a room with a guy, even if it's a guy friend, you know, you shouldn't do that. I was like, oh, okay, because I would just magically get pregnant if I ever did that. you know? Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want to get pregnant. Safe stuff, you know, I gotta be safe from the men. And then I grew up and was like, oh my god. I thought it was just that. And then I was told like if they held hands, there's like a connection, and if you're in your sleep and there's a connection, like you touch another guy in your sleep, that's how it happens. And I was like, ooh, no. No. Yeah, the more you think you know the older you get, the more you realize you have the slightest clue about everything. Yeah. And that's very real. The whole bringing the baby. Me too! I thought it was real too! But then I remembered I lived in the city, right? Like I live in Hong Kong. So I figured it was only something that happened in the West. Like I always thought it was like a Western thing. Like Tom and Jerry and stuff. Like living in the house with the dog house outside. Like the kennels and stuff. And then the stork flying by. I thought that was all like Western. That's how like America was. Oh, and Powerpuff Girls. I thought that is how every American city looked like. I remember wanting a younger sister alongside your brother before you knew about Birds and the Bees. Yeah, I too wanted a sibling, but then I learned about the birds and the bees. Just old enough to go, can I meet the bird when my mom's getting ready to go to the hospital? Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I remember like, okay, I don't know if your teachers ever did the same thing. When I was in high school and we had health class, like sex ed, right? We were given these pamphlets. No, it was like a whole booklet. It was like a work booklet thing. Like we had to write in it, and it like had a fill in the blank section for labeling female and male anatomy. You know, reproductive parts, and then it was a graph, right? Or like it was like a what's the word? Fuck, I don't. It was a fancy picture. Fancy black and white picture. Okay? And people had to study health during like their lunch breaks or you know, just in the library. So we would walk by like people during the health season of all gym classes. You would see people with the diagrams just out in the open on the table, and all our teachers tried to tell us like, you know, this is a totally normal thing, everyone has it, don't be shy about it, you have to study it at some point in your life anyway. But like anytime someone walked by and they were studying it, they would like flip the page to a very specific already pre-folded page, like bookmarked page, so that if someone walked by, like say it was like a guy studying female anatomy and then a girl walked by, they would instantly flip the page to that one page, because it was like a well-known thing. Like page 30 something, like page 36 was the safe page that only had text on it. And they just didn't want to be caught looking at a girl's hoo-ha. So they just instantly flipped it. I mean, the girls had the same thing. We had like a safe page because it was like all just text, or it was because within the booklet it wasn't just about reproductive organs, it was also like body health, like how we start emitting odors when we get older, or like growth spurts and growing hair on your face as a guy. You know, there's like those things too, which are safer to look at, right? So there's always gonna be a page that's a safe page. And it was like something that went around in like group chats, like class group chats, or like, you know, your class of something something group chat on Facebook Messenger. Everyone just knew that that was the page to flip to out of courtesy for not looking like you're staring at a dick all day or staring at a girl's vagina all day. So we had the safe page. I don't know if any of you guys had that too, but for my school, that's how it was. It was just out of like, we don't want to look weird, even though all our teachers told us this is a totally normal thing. Everyone has it. Everyone's got to learn it. So you don't have to be shy or nervous about it. I'm like, fuck you. Everyone's shy and nervous about it. And now look at us all. You know, I actually find it really funny how, like, it's more common to talk about dicks because they're funny in comparison to, like, girls. I've always thought that was interesting. I guess boobies are there, though. I wish I had a good beard. Some people can grow beards. Some people cannot. And, like, I feel like it's a lot of Asians that aren't able to grow beards. It's just a genetic thing. But I've seen Asian people with beards, though. I was only shown in the classroom during special class, no book to study. Oh, wow. No, we were given, like, a workbook. And we had to fill it out, and there was a test on it. I feel like if people didn't study it, like, they wouldn't know. But honestly, like, I studied it at home. I didn't want to study it in school. We funny. It do be funny. They tried to destigmatize it. They tried. I don't think they were successful, but it was tried. Look, she's looking at a VTuber! Oh my god. Scandalous. You're very lucky. You think so? Honestly, like, if I were a guy, I don't even think I'd want to grow a beard or, like, have hair on my face. I just feel like it'd be really annoying. Having long hair as a girl is already bad enough, you know? Like, more hair? More hair? Yeah, you get the triangle beard, not the full one? Mm-hmm. That do be a thing. Their makeup. Yeah, I like makeup. Makeup is fun. Makeup is fun. It's how we hide blemishes. Oh. I feel like it gives you blemishes. Because you get ingrown hairs from having a beard. And you have to, like, take care of it so you don't get that. Your face would be warm in the winter? That's what a scarf is for. Actually, that's what my hair is for. I actually have pretty long hair, right? So I kind of, like, wrap it around my neck and it feels alright. It covers the back of my neck all the time. So the second that I tie my hair up, my neck feels super exposed and cold. And I'm just like, ooh, I don't like it. I only tie it up when it gets in the way. It just like, oh, really? That sucks. I guess because, like my leg hair, I will shave it. And I get an ingrown hair from it. But it's never super bad. Yeah, it's never super bad. I mustache you a question. But I'll shave it for later. Okay. Okay. Facial hair isn't annoying. Having to shave it is. Oh, so you don't want facial hair? Who here wants facial hair? Genuine question. Do you want facial hair? I don't want facial hair. I like my skin being nice and smooth. Because I can put my skincare on it. And you have the... Stick to a goatee. Ooh. Ooh. Still deciding. Okay. Wait, you don't want one, Churro? Chin, you think it's awesome? You like yours? I mean, glad for you. I like facial hair. It suits some people. I agree, it does suit some people. I feel like if you don't have one, you might have a baby face. If you're used to seeing a person with the beard, and then they, like, shave it all off, like, clean shave it, it's like, who are you? I don't care enough to keep shaving. So you just let it be? You know, I facial my husband has enough for the is it pokey? Or is it like the long curly kind? Hey, just because I have a cute face doesn't mean I wouldn't want facial hair. I want eyebrows. I'd like eyebrows. Maybe you can control and slow the rate of my facial hair. I feel like that's impossible. That's like an impossible task. You gotta do some human experimentation for that. That's not easy. What do you mean a Mia stash? I don't have one. I actually... I don't know if you guys know this. I have had laser hair removal on my upper lip and my armpits. So I will never have hair growing there ever again. I am clean. I am pure. I got no hair growing there anymore. Haha! Freedom! You can draw one. I mean, yeah. But why would I? Pringle! Mine gets curly, but I get vein and lineup. Yeah. That's the good shit. Really, it's curly for me. I'm like, that makes sense then. But does it look nice? You gotta make it look nice. I don't want to. I don't want to have upper lip hair. I don't want hair on my face besides eyebrows. I like my eyebrows. Look at them. I want long hair on my head. That's it. That's all I want. Bald and mustache? You gotta pay for that. Oh my god, it's already 11:30. 2.5 hour cap. I gotta go. Let me be. I gotta go. And I gotta moisturize again. It's so dry here. Like, my skin is freaking out a little bit. I've been using wrap stuff to keep... If you look up wet wrap, maybe look that up and then you'll understand what I have to do to my arms. But yeah, I've been doing that and it's to prevent me from scratching so that I don't infect myself again. Luckily, I'm not going through an infection. I'm so glad I'm not infected right now. But it's still very annoying. Skin is not doing so great. I would do more hand cam stuff, but skin not doing so great. I will moisturize. I will.
Who's just wasting their monies on me?
Oh, thank you, Sideways. Thank you. I will message both of them. Thank you. I will do that after stream. Is there anybody for me to raid? I feel like I got raided today, right? Yeah, Bree came by. I gotta find someone to raid too. Now that it's this hour though, might be a little tough. Oh, wait. She's still streaming? Is she still streaming? Give me a second. I'm looking people up. I'm being good. Alright, well, Bree's mother is streaming, so we can raid her. we can raid Bree's mom. Night, motherfucker. Bye, Lorenzo. I hope you've been doing well. Yeah, Bree's mother is streaming. Mom at Cookie Box. Mama at Cookie Box. Do be streaming. Yeah, so we're gonna raid into Bree's mom because Bree raided me, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Oh, bye, Rick. I'm so wee. Y'all stay for Mama Cookie Box. Good. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for chatting with me today, though. It was super fun. It was really fun. I had a good time. Thank you. And tomorrow, same time, stream at the same time tomorrow. It'll be Zenless. Yeah. I hope I see you tomorrow too. I have no idea what the fuck Zenless is gonna be tomorrow because I'm kind of concerned. But anyway, I will go now. 今日来てくれてありがとう. Thank you for coming today. I had a good time. Been a hot minute since I've been able to like. It feels like it's been a long time since I've got to sit down and just yap about weird shit and tell stories and stuff. So, yeah.
Bye bye.
So glad I perceived you. Yes. Thank you for perceiving me. I hope this was a good perception day. Yeah, I hope it was fun perceiving me today. And with my glasses, I could also perceive you. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, prepare the Mia raid message too if you can. Yeah. Okay, I go now. Thank you, Pankingman. Bye-bye. Bye, girl. Bye, ladies. Bye-bye. Bye, Mom Pekka. Bye, Reg. Bye-bye. Bye, Atta. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Alright, good night. I'll see you. Bye-bye.